Hello, I am your mental mentor, Park. I've seen comments like this, and you make a lot of money too, and has achieved everything they wanted to YouTube. Well, I'll answer that with this video. Why do I do YouTube? Before I started YouTube, as I mentioned in a video I released in February, I was already earning over 100 million won just from education fees, without relying on payments from employees. After starting YouTube, more opportunities to earn even more keep arising. There are also big projects planned for next year, so I have more and more reasons to be grateful. People with great ideas are making various proposals to me, helping me to grow even further. Earning money has never been an issue since I was young, and it won't be a problem in the future either. But I think the reason I started YouTube is precisely because of this. Since 2004, I created classes that didn't exist in our country, and an enormous number of students attended my classes, all come in the academy, Solkurs, and boarding school sectors, at least 60%. To 70% of the students attended my classes when I personally taught as the head. But as I continued, like that, this year marks the 16th year, and in recent years, students haven't been able to fully understand even when I conduct orientations. The reason for this is that even when I provide mental explanations, they can't understand because many of them have spent too much time not reading books from a young age, instead wasting time watching YouTube or similar channels. As a result, there are so many who don't believe in the value or greatness of the mind at all. It's truly unfortunate and a significant loss for the country. They are absorbed in games and such, but because they don't read books at all, no matter what I say, they can't believe in the mental value. And even the parents seem to be living lives that encourage and awaken the children to proper truths, but in my feeling they leave a lot of negative suggestions like, you can't do it, or it's impossible. And in the EBS docuprime from 2017, it shows that over 50% of parents believe their children will be economically worse off than they are, as of 2015. Back in 1990, less than 9% of people believed their children would be worse off than they were, or was it less than 8%? Yes. Now, over 50% of parents are saying that their children will be worse off than they are. Such absurd statements are being made, and by viewing it this way, children are becoming more vulnerable, and increasingly more are giving up, becoming weaker. So, while I still find great happiness in teaching and nurturing children, and will continue to enjoy it throughout my life, I do feel a bit of regret compared to the past. In the past, I used to lecture at the academy with the fervor of a new cult leader, but now, my influence has significantly diminished. So, of course, if I want to make more money, I can expand the academy, and I can certainly do it since it's something I started in my late 20s. But the future of academies doesn't seem very bright. The number of children is gradually decreasing, so expanding the academy doesn't bring me much joy. Instead, I thought that if I educate young parents on these mental aspects, they could raise their children properly without ruining them from a young age. That's why, after hearing that YouTube is trending, I decided to continue with YouTube for a long time. As a result, I get to meet many people, and we are actively conducting a lot of education and counseling for adults at the center. I realized that it's much more enjoyable to guide people who have at least some motivation, regardless of their age, which is why I'm doing YouTube. Even late at night, after finishing at the academy, I am filming in the early morning. But once I'm having fun, I'm the type of person who enjoys whatever I'm doing, so I'll do it enjoyably, forever, continuously. So now, you know why I'm doing YouTube, right? Anyway, since YouTube has become the main platform for exerting all kinds of positive influence, I naturally thought I should do it. I believe that if I don't do it, I have to take responsibility for everything that happens as a result of not doing it, which is why I'm doing YouTube. There are probably many people who should also be doing YouTube. Don't hesitate, and it would be great if you also make efforts to properly grow your own YouTube channel. Let's wrap it up here for today. I'll see you next time with a good video on a different topic. Always subscribe, and for those who are new, please hit the like button. See you next time. Stay strong.